Hello everyone, I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. You're watching 284 Media. Thank you so much for your time. HireBVI is once again hosting a Wet Fete edition of their Back to School event. Now, of course, this has been going on for quite some time, and we are delighted to be joined by the lovely Katie-Ann Farguson, who is corporate trainer at HireBVI, to discuss this event as well as the registration leading up to it. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
When you're in need of air conditioning, installation, repairs, or replacement services, Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration has the professional technicians, equipment, parts, and ACs to get the job done right. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration carries top brands like Daikin, Aircon, Mitsubishi, and more. We're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located in Fish Bay. Telephone 340-4114 or 343-9511. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, providing exceptional services to the British Virgin Islands since 2015.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Over there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay. I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome back everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. As promised, we are discussing all things HireBVI 2023 Wet Fete. Katie-Ann, it's always a pleasure to have you. Welcome back to our studios.
Thank you so much for having me, Ron. It is a pleasure to be here, as
Indeed.
usual.
Now, once again, HireBVI is hosting a Wet Fete back to school event. Of course, this is being hosted at the Noah Lloyd Positive Action Movement Park.
Yep.
A day really for students to come out and have an exceptional time, lots of fun. Of course, they're going to be benefiting by receiving some back to school packages.
Yep.
Tell us about this year's event.
So it really is a last lap event for our youngsters. Last lap, I'm
Yeah.
stealing that, but that's what it is. We are gonna have games, slides, food and drink will be on sale. So everything that really gets them out of the house, having some fun right before they head back into the classrooms for another school year.
Indeed.
So we are just so excited. Last year's event was absolutely amazing. I know some persons would remember. We're gonna be essentially doing that and more this year. So definitely can look forward to some of the staple things that you'd have seen last year. I know we had that big blue slide.
Yes.
It was seen all around
Huge.
town. It's huge. So we're gonna be bringing that back, and we are gonna have a water zone again, so you can play all your water related games and activities. We'll have slides and bounces and all of those things for the kids.
Well, first of all, the timing is perfect because, as you mentioned, students get to have a last lap of enjoyment as summer winds down and they get back to school. But as always, HireBVI is very conscious and always giving back to the youth of this territory. So I want to begin by speaking about registration. A registration already took place, and we have the second one coming up this Saturday before the actual event.
Yes.
Tell us about the registration process and the importance of registering ahead of the event.
So the registration process is really simple. You just come to us and we collect a few details and we give you the ticket that allows you to get the school supplies on the day of the event. If you would not register prior to the event, unfortunately you would not be able to receive school supplies. So as you mentioned, our first registration drive was held on Saturday at the CCT flagship store. We had great turnout from a lot of people, and keep in mind that supplies are limited, so you do want to come out as early as possible to complete your registration. We only have a few more tickets left, so tentatively the final registration is gonna be this Saturday. It is from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. We're still gonna be at the CCT flagship store, so come out early. We'll be there from 2, so you wanna come out at 2 o'clock to register to get your tickets for your school supplies. In addition to the school supplies, we do have some amazing sponsors on board, and they're gonna be helping us to give away some haircuts and some hairstyles as well.
Wonderful.
And of course, those are limited also, so definitely wanna come out as early as possible so that you'll be able to maximize on the benefits that are being offered for this back to school event.
Wonderful. Now, in addition to the registering for the back to school supplies, all-inclusive passes for the actual event are available. Tell us about that.
So for the different games and activities that will be on site the day of the event, of course, these come at a minimal cost. So what we have done is just consolidated this cost into just one fee. It's only $20, and you'll be able to play as many games, go on the slide as many times as you want, in and out of the pool as many times as you want, all day long. This cost is available once you purchase the bands beforehand. So it's $20 beforehand. It will be available on the day of the event, but it's gonna be a little bit more than $20 at that time.
If you haven't registered for the all-inclusive.
Yes.
Wonderful. Now, you mentioned about sponsors who are going to be contributing some haircuts. Tell us about your sponsors who have come to support this event once again.
So listen, HireBVI has the best corporate sponsors around, and nobody can tell me different.
Congratulations on that.
We, year after year, when we do these things, we get persons coming to us and saying, hey, how can I help? I see what you're doing, and really want to thank them again. CCT and 284 Media always sponsoring whatever it is that we're doing. So we're so grateful for that partnership. National Bank of the Virgin Islands is on board, of course. McKelly's Beauty Salon is on board with us. Tropical Shipping, Vision Sound System, The Bookshelf, and so many others are on board, and we really want to thank them. And if there's anyone else that is listening that wants to be a part of this, wants to collaborate with us, still have an opportunity to do so. We still have some time before the event, and your sponsorship means that we'll be able to give out more supplies.
Incredible. Well, as mentioned, the future is now. That is the theme. And on Saturday, August 26th from 12 noon until at the Norloyd Positive Action Movement Park, HireBVI will be treating the youths of the territory to a fun-filled afternoon. I have to ask you, is there a specific age group for the event?
Not really. For the young and the young at heart.
Understood.
You can come out and enjoy it. Last year we had adults going on the slides. Honorable Marlon Penn went on that slide. That was a standout moment for me, because it just exemplified the fact that whatever age you are, you can come out and you can enjoy. I don't know if persons remember, we had the dunk tank last year.
Yes, will we be having that again?
Unfortunately, we will not be having the dunk tank this year, but it is definitely something to look forward to for future years. And we know that our Honorable Premier was so auspiciously dunked by his daughter last year. So it really is just a time for you to come out, relax, and unwind for a Saturday afternoon.
And get ready ready for back to school.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, as usual, thank you so much for joining us. But before we go, if there are any questions, concerns, persons want to reach out to HireBVI for whatever reason, how can they get in contact with the institution?
So they can give us a call at 284-442-HIRE. So that's 284-442-4473, or email us at info@hirebvi.com.
Wonderful. Well, Acadian and viewers, I will see you at the Wet Fete on Saturday, 26th, 12 noon. Of course, you have one more day to register this Saturday. Our registration drive is at 2 to 4 p.m. at the CCT flagship stores, and you want to be registered for this event. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of the day.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.